if there's nothing here for me, just tell me there's nothing here for me. I can't tear you up, I cannot tear you up. All these currents run to you. Back to you. Now I'm drifting on the open sea. What is left of me? And I keep dreaming of a distant shore, to a distant shore. What keeps calling out for me? It keeps calling out for me. Oh, what keeps calling out for me? It keeps calling out for me. I can't tear you up, I cannot returning, the one you left to die.
Band name, oh God, 1999 it was when I decided to just try the Pineapple Thief. I was on a small label at the time of another band, and I sent the demo of the very first song I ever wrote, which was Private Paradise. And the guy phoned me back straight away and said, great, let's put an album out, and what's it going to be called? And I was like, oh my God, well, band names, I hate coming up with band names, but it doesn't matter, it's only going to be a one-off. And I was watching a film with my girlfriend, now wife, called Eve's Bayou, and there's a scene where this girl steals a pineapple, and this little voodoo lady says, I can see you, pineapple thief, and I just said to my wife, that'll do, won't it? 17 years later, still got it.
This is the land that we earned, dressed in colors we would burn. But did I hold you close? And Lord only knows if you're happy now. And Lord only knows where you are. Look at me now in no man's land, waiting for the sun to return. The light takes a wayward turn and lights the scorched earth beyond return. I didn't hold you close, and Lord only knows if you're happy now. And Lord only knows where you are. Look at me now in no man's land, waiting for the sun to return. side. 'Cause you and me alone at sea, and I know, we know, this is suicide. And you can see it's you and me. So hold on to this suicide. Give me your hand and we'll take it. Give me your hand and we'll dance to the end. Oh, who cares? Who cares? Oh, who cares? What's on the other side?
Yeah, so the band, it started off as a solo thing really slowly we built up this fan base, and then all of a sudden people were saying, come and play, we want you to play live, and I didn't have a band, and so put one together with my friends, and this was back in 2003. I think the first gig we played was in a skittle alley in a pub in Sherborne, which is a town just up the road from where we live. And then the next gig we did after that was at a prog rock festival in a school in Whitchurch in Hampshire. It was the surrealist thing, and we were opening for a band. We were opening for Caravan, and it was just a real eye opener because we hadn't been exposed to this kind of this world, the progressive rock world. Anyone who's in it and goes to gigs knows what it's like. And there we were, and there's this massive crowd of people. They loved it. We went outside, and there was this huge queue. And I said, what the hell's this queue for? And they said, they're queuing up for your merch, Bruce. I said, well, I've got some CDs in the car. We ain't got anyone to do it. So we were like, oh, this is great. And that was probably the beginning. That was the first time that we thought, well, maybe this is something that has got some legs.
And the one I remember, I don't think it was the first one, but the first one I really remember was the Crescendo festival. Crescendo, where I drove down to the south of France where it was. I was camping down there and he turned up in his van.
One of the shows we used to play a lot was at a wine bar in town called Woods Wine Bar, and we used to do an acoustic show all crammed onto a stage. The stage must have been about the size of where I'm sat. But even then, people were coming from all over the country. Not that many, but it kept us going, and that's how we got where we are today.
I throw you a rope, and you do what you want with it. 'Cause your face is leaving me. You should never have left this soon, this soon. And I can never forget you washed up on that shore. Just pull at the rope, and that's all that I'll beg from you. 'Cause your face is leaving me. You should never have left this soon, this soon. And I can never forget you washed up on that shore. But you know I had no choice. You know, some of us are lost in war. But you know I had no choice. You know, some of us are lost in war. But you know I had no choice. You know, some of us are lost in war.
Darren. There's only one Darren in the world, that's for sure. Well, actually, no, there's probably more one. There's only one person in the world quite like Darren. We met Darren when his band Godsticks opened for us when we played the Underworld.
I first met Bruce and the Pineapple Thief back in 2012 when Godsticks did a few shows opening for them. I think it was the Camden Underworld in London and the Robin 2 in Bilston. We've kept in touch since, somehow become friends. I don't exactly know why. First of all, I thought maybe Bruce had a predilection for Welsh guitar players. But I think I found out why when I visited Bruce's studio just the other week and saw 3 of my guitars there, and then realised, yeah, that's why we kept in touch, so he can steal all my gear.
When we did all the wars, I remember Darren getting in his car, driving down to my house with all of his really nice guitars and giving them to me and says, I'm not doing it for you, Bruce, I'm doing it for the music because your guitars disgust me, he says. The music doesn't deserve to have your disgusting guitars on this record. Just take these guitars and use them. And ever since that, you know, and I think that's probably why he's playing in the band now, because he's saying, look, music deserves to have some better guitar playing. And, well, yeah, it's worked out really well.
I've ripped out all that's left. I know those eyes, they're telling me we're dead. I cannot tell you why. Tell you why. Feeling this, I've never seen you act so cruel, as cruel as I can be to you. I cannot tell you why.
finished Magnolia, we didn't actually have a drummer in the band because Dan, who'd drummed with us and toured with us throughout the Magnolia time, had other commitments and just couldn't commit to another 18 months of writing and recording a record. So we're a bit stuck. And actually, I was thinking, should we just knock it on the head? And I went up to our label K-Scope, and they said, well, why don't you ask Gavin? And I was like, oh, are you sure? And I went, oh. So I emailed him. He said, yeah, if I like the stuff. And luckily he did. And drummed on the record. And then, of course, we're like, well, what the hell do we do now? We've got to tour it. And so luckily we managed to convince Gavin to play live. And yeah, it's worked out really well. It's a good laugh, a really good laugh.
We're in exile. You know, we were wrecking our lives, you know. We were hostile and we fought to the death. Oh, don't be afraid to miss me. Oh, don't be afraid to miss me. Oh, don't be afraid to miss me. I am in exile. I know. I am wrecking your life. I was hostile and we fought to the death. Oh, don't be afraid to miss me. Oh, don't be afraid to miss me. Oh, don't be afraid to miss me. Don't be afraid to hate me. Oh, took your shot, and facing you. Oh yeah, you took your shot. You've got me firmly in your sights. Oh yeah, you took your shot. Come on and do this. It's time to make your move. It's time to make your move. It's time to make your move. Oh yeah. It's time to make your move. Oh yeah, 'cause I am black and blue. Oh yeah, you took your shot, and facing you. Oh yeah, you took your shot. It's time to make your move. It's time to make your move. It's time to make your move. Oh yeah. It's time to make your move. Oh
Okay, Steve. Yeah, I remember the first time I met Steve. I was in my old band, Vulgar Unicorn, and we were recording down at Small World Studios, funnily enough. And we didn't have a drummer, so we were having to work with, back in the day, when there wasn't a lot of technology that was affordable, we were working with break beats. So this is in real early days with samplers. And the engineer said, I know a guy with a sampler. And so we phoned him up, Steve Kitch, and he turned up at the studio with his Akai S950 sampler. Back in the day, they were serious pieces of kit, and I think it had 3/4 of a meg of RAM and could sample 18 seconds or something. But it was amazing, and this was just a young 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid in Yeovil, the only guy in the village with a sampler.
Yeah, I first met Bruce when I was about 17. I was at college at the time, and Bruce was recording with his previous band, Vulgar Unicorn, at the local recording studio. And they needed a sampler, and I think I was the only guy in town that happened to have one, so the studio called me up, and up I popped. And yeah, I got to hang around at the studio, got to work on the album. I was hanging around with lads a lot older than I was, and I thought it was pretty cool. And then Bruce and I stayed in touch, and I think I joined the band back in 2005, I think it was, because the previous keyboard player had a wedding to go to, and I think he gave Bruce about a week's notice. And I stepped in, and I've been playing ever since.
What was it you said? someone, or even show a little love. It's plain to see the walls are closing in for you and me. I cannot help it if I'm taking the wrong way. I'm taking the wrong way down. Remember what I said. You gotta lean on someone just to show a little love. And you know what I meant. You gotta show a little love for it's plain to see the walls are closing in for you and me. I cannot help it if I'm taking the wrong way. I'm taking the wrong way down. You gotta bring me round. Gotta be some sense back. So show a little love and bring yourself around. And take another shot when I'm down. It's plain to see the walls are closing in for you and me. I cannot help it if I'm taking the wrong way. I'm taking the wrong way. I'm taking the wrong way down. Go fend for yourself. You will find me frozen in stone. Oh, with a whisper we had flown and never looked back.
I met John when I was studying in Leicester Uni.
I'd met this drummer called Sean, and we were looking for a guitarist. So we did what you did in those days, where you just put posters up all around. And this bloke, Bruce, replied, and we met him. We had a little rehearsal, and he turned up with his Betty Boop t-shirt on. His black and white t-shirt that he used to wear all the time.
I answered one of those guitarist wanted adverts, and it was literally just a Mark Ben guitarist wanted for, I think it was like funky rock band, because back in the, what was this, early 90s, everybody wanted to be the next Red Hot Chili Peppers.
We were into bands like Chili Peppers and Living Colour, Faith No More, and that was all really popular at that time, and he came along and he was talking about Camel and like the Alan Parsons Project and stuff like that, and it was like, no, well, I don't think so. No, we want to play this stuff, Bruce. And so we did this band called Terminal Headspin for a while.
Where we would just jump around with shorts and socks doing funky kind of, John was doing all kinds of slap bass. Back in those days he had long hair down, literally down to here.
That was good fun, but then we stopped playing for a while. We left university, we stayed in touch, but we sort of went our separate ways, and then he started doing the band as it is now, as just a studio project. And then eventually wanted to start doing some live stuff, and we thought, even though we were living quite far away from each other in the country, we thought we would give it a try and see if it would work if I joined the Pineapple Thief.
You'll notice nowadays that John wears these big Vic Firth ear defenders because his ears are a bit buggered. And the reason is because with the band that we used to play with at uni, the drummer was such an animal that he had literally the widest drumsticks that you could buy in the world, and he'd still break them after every 3 songs because he hit his drum kit so hard.
He used to smash his drums with these massive sticks. And I used to I was always on the left side of the drums. His drums were to the right of me and his cymbals were always here.
And because we were kids and we didn't give a shit, we would be on stage and we'd be sticking our heads in the drum kit going, ah.
We damaged our ears, and in particular my right ear got quite damaged, I think, by standing next to his cymbals. And it got to the point only later on where I realised that I got some damage and I had to take care of my ears a bit more. I had to either stop playing or I had to take more precautions, so I ended up wearing these big ear defenders, and I still have an earplug in this ear, so I'm really just listening to it in mono because I don't get anything into that ear. But the other guys, if they heard what I'm hearing, they would be horrified. They'd be thinking, how can you go on stage? How can you play like that? What are you getting out of it? Just a little bit in that ear.
I can't remember what to do. I can't remember what to do to ease the pain. Why am I writing this for you? Why am I writing this for you? When it's all in vain. I'm doing all I can, but all I get is a suicidal plan. And I will listen while I can, and I will try to understand, but it's not enough. I'm doing all I can, but all I get is a suicidal plan. I'm doing all I can, but all I get is a suicidal plan. This is as simple as that. I wanna take you with me. What's wrong? What's wrong? Put yourself within me. What's wrong? What's wrong with that? You tell me, get it out now. What's wrong? What's wrong with that? I've seen it through. I've seen enough. Please, let's waste no more time. Please, let's waste no more time. Don't tell me that it's alright. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? I've seen it through. I've seen enough. Let's waste no more time. Let's waste no more time. Please. Whoa. This broken, don't lie. When my shooting feels right, there's just one final thing on my mind. of this dawn, the mist of a different dawn. Final thing on my mind. Coming back to me. Whoa. Everything you did was a part of me, ripped apart from me. Whoa. How did we get to be this cold? How did I let you get so far from me? We got it so wrong, so wrong. How did we let it get this cold? Oh. so far from me. We got it so wrong, so wrong. How did we let it get this cold? Oh, how did we let it be this cold? How did I let you get so far from me? We got it so wrong, so wrong. How did we let it get this cold? Oh,
Yeah, Snowdrops. Yeah, it's. I remember back in 2006. It was. We were. I was writing Little Man, and I said to the guys, "I've got a really great idea. We're going to do some clapping. You know, we're going to get the audience to clap, and I'm going to record it, and it's going to go on a record." And everyone thought it was a stupid idea. And we were off to do our very first gig in the USA at the time. So we flew over there, and the gig was an absolute disaster. I remember that vividly. However, we did get the crowd to clap. There was about, I don't know, 1,000 people there. So we managed to record it, and it's become part of the song. And so now, 10, 11 years later, every show we do, I think every gig we've done this song, and always get the audience to participate, because it's, you know, it's a special moment. And now people do it without really being cued to do it. The only thing is that they tend to come in really fast and slightly out of time, but it's all part of the fun.
the day breaks your battered heart. The sun tears your world apart, and we will see it fall. Yeah, we will see it fall. If each day as it is your last, a life lost in a photograph, we
Yeah, so the Islington show, yeah, the biggest gig we've done, I'd say. Certainly biggest headline show we've done. At the time, everything happened so fast. It's bad enough doing a gig where so much can go wrong. When you add in having like 8 cameras and a big jib going over the crowd, and the fact that, well, are we going to sell out the tickets? That everything has to go right. So the whole thing just went in a blur. But when I look back on the footage, when we got the first edits through, it was like, oh wow, that was that gig. Yeah, it all came together. The planets aligned for us that night. It was good.
It was me. I give you nothing at best to hold on to. You said you've had enough, so you said, yeah. It's never felt so right, and I am telling you to run for your life. To stay with me tonight, and I will bury you along with our lives. I give you nothing at best to hold on to. You said you've had enough, so you said, yeah! It's never felt so right, but I'm telling you to run for your life. Stay with me tonight, and I will bury you along with our lives. Alright, it was me, and I gotta carry this for as long as you let me. Thank you very much, London, you've been fantastic, good night!
Yeah, I don't know what to say about Bruce. I mean, it's not really like playing. I don't know. It's not like a professional relationship. We've just been mates for 20, 25 years, and when we're doing this stuff together, there's a lot of taking the piss out of each other, and he is a bit annoying in many ways. But it's just like, you know, it's like the devil you know his foibles, and everyone puts up with him, and one of the reasons we can still do this is that we can all put up with what he does.
And at the time I thought Bruce was a kind of a musical genius, and since working with him over the years I've come to realise that he definitely isn't.